Hey, welcome back, guys. I'm the Downward Doug. Thanks for joining me once again here on the 15-minute fix. 19.4 was absolutely brutal on the pulling muscles, both in those snatches and in those muscle-ups or chest to bar, whichever one you chose. So today we're going to deal with all of those muscles, the traps, the lats, the biceps, and a bit of the posterior chain too. So join me on the mat, get yourself a strap or 2 blocks, and if you don't have a strap, just get a towel or a jumper that you don't mind stretching a little bit, either one of those things, or resistance bands. Those are always good. Sorry, just a thought there. And I'll see you back on the mat in just a second. Okay, so let's get started on that timer. So like I said, a lot of pulling muscles going on today, so we're going to try to focus on those pulling areas. Start with the feet together, middle of your mat, just press down to the ground. Raise the arms nice and high up, reach up. From here, grab your left wrist with your right hand, start to lean over to your right, press into that left foot, inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale, come up, switch over, left hand now grabs right wrist, pull that right arm up and long, press into that right foot, make yourself nice and long on both side bodies, so don't think about just crunching down, really try get some length. Inhale back up, just to warm up, switch over, right hand on left wrist, shoulders are nice and open. If you notice here, I'm not collapsing towards the ground, keeping this nice and open, up to middle, exhale, switch hands, come over to the other side. Coming more to a static stretch here, grab this left wrist now. Take a moment when you're standing here, engage the core, pull up through that arm, reach it nice and tall, reach up to the sky, then press into that left foot, push the hip out to the left, inhale, look for that length, exhale, find that depth. Keep trying to shine that chest open, maybe pull that arm slightly more behind the ear. If it's coming in front of the ear, we tend to lose that stretch on the left side body. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale, come down. Inhale, reach, and come down. Can be nice to hang out here. It's nice grabbing the wrist to pull. Traditionally, we interlace the fingers and we can pull this way, and sometimes this index finger release can just get a little more stretch through the arms here. Try to relax the shoulders if you do take this option. Try to bring it just into the waist, into that lovely long side body on the left. Inhale, come back up to center. Switch over, grab the wrist first, like I said, pull up, reach up, and then exhale, come over, lean over to your left. Both shoulders facing towards the side, or if you want, even a little bit up. Play with that. Press actively into that blade edge of that right foot. Inhale, length, exhale, depth. Inhale, length, exhale, depth. Again, if you want to interlace the fingers, making a pistol grip, you can do this too. Press into those legs. And exhale, come up. Very nice. From here, left arm sweeps around, palm facing behind us, back of the hand just past, comes out, this other side of our right hip. Right hand reaches up, grabs hold of the left side of the head, and we just pull gently that left ear, or rather right ear down to that right shoulder. Pull that left shoulder down towards the ground, feel that gentle stretch in the traps, in the neck. Mine were really tight after all those snatches. You realize how important technique becomes as you do a higher and higher volume. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, keep reaching that shoulder to the ground, keep pulling that head towards the shoulder. Be gentle in both those movements, deliberate. If you want now, take the head slightly forward. Find this different stretch, this more diagonal stretch. So here we're getting shoulder and ear to meet. This time, it's more the chin is coming slightly to the right. Keep reaching the left elbow, left shoulder down and away. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Head comes back to center. Just bring some movement into that neck. Switch over now. Right hand reaches back and around, comes to your left hip. Left hand reaches up and over, grabs the right side of your head. You pull your left ear to left shoulder. Right arm reaches down towards the ground, almost like you're reaching towards the ground with that right elbow. Inhale, exhale, find that lovely bit of length through the traps. Breath really is so important in these positions. We don't want to be panting. It means that the body's not reacting well to the stretch, and it's only going to tighten up more because it's under stress. During these stretch outs, even though it's not traditional yoga that we're doing here, it's nice to get into that yogic breath and feel the benefits. Inhale and exhale. Now we get that slight more diagonal stretch through the head. You can regrip more behind the head as you pull the chin towards the left pec. For me, this opens up a whole different area. At all times, though, right shoulders are facing, or rather reaching towards the ground. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring this back up, always nice and gentle with the neck. Very sensitive part of our body. Just looking left and right, easing all of that off. Now, with so many of the muscle ups, the snatches, and the pull-ups in general, more than the shoulders getting tight, it's the biceps. So we're going to take our strap again, or if you've got a towel or a jumper, just get to a nice grip that's going to cause you to stretch as you come back over here. Now the shoulders are going to open, but I want us to focus on the biceps more. So what I do for that to happen, if you notice, if I go this way, I kind of turn off the biceps. If I open up the wrists, open up the palms to the sky, I come to this roughly 45-degree behind me, and really what I'm doing here is pulling my knuckles towards my forearms. That opens up the forearms as well as the biceps, and then I'm almost pulling the strap away from me. Getting a little bit of tension. It's like I'm tipping my knuckles towards the ground and back towards my forearms. Get a nice opening through, I believe it's the bicep brachia. Big muscle in the pulling motion. It's a big muscle as in its utility when it comes to pulling, but quite a small muscle in terms of volume. So it can get tight pretty quick. Inhale, exhale, keep pulling that away, keep that at 90 degrees, feel that opening. Try push your elbows, lock out those arms, see if you get a bit more stretch. Engage those triceps as we turn off the biceps. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Bring that back forward. Maybe pins and needles as we do that. Come to the top of your mat. From here, we just reach up. Exhale, bending down. Then come into a bit of posterior chain work here. Peace fingers go around big toes. Palms face in towards one another. I grab my elbows, pull out to the side. I bring my torso towards my legs. Notice my knees are bent. Inhale, I look up as I try to flatten out my back. And as I exhale, I straighten my legs as I pull my weight into those toes. Keep pulling my torso towards my legs, using the strength of the biceps here. Inhale, exhale, pushing those hips up to the sky. Shoulders come down the back, up towards the bum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The more you lean into those toes, the more you straighten those legs, the more those hamstrings are going to react. Inhale, exhale. I keep pushing my bum up to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. Bend the knees, hands come down. We step back into plank. Don't worry, I'm not doing any of this core work here. From here, we inhale. Extend the legs back, come into a down dog. Bend the knees, this is going to help you get a little bit of length in the back. We're going to work on those lats. We've done this one before. I'm going to turn all my toes to face the right. My right foot comes completely down to the mat. And I push my right hip away as I press my right hand into the mat. It's a lovely stretch on this right lat. Left toes on the ground to get the left foot down flat. I think it's possible. It's pretty hard. Breathe into the space. Exhale. Try twist yourself away as the hips turn away towards the back of the mat. And keep that right hand pinned to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep stretch that. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees as you need to. Twist now. All toes face towards the left. I can stay on the right toes. Left foot comes down flat though. I inhale. As I exhale again. I lean back, I push the hips towards the back of the mat, getting a little bit of extra stretch through those arms. I pin that left hand to the mat. I try straighten it. Might feel a bit of stretch down the tricep too. Just the end of the lats that we're feeling there. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Maybe twist slightly open. Tucking that head underneath that armpit. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back down to center. Bend the knees down. Walk the hands back. Quite a grippy workout that too, so we're going to just get into these forearms. Again, a big part of the pulling muscles. I turn my fingers as best I can back towards me. I inhale, I rock forward. Exhale, lean back, come onto the fingertips. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back and stay. From here, I start to raise my heel of my hand. I press the knuckles area down even more, bending the elbows back. Great stretch to these forearms here. Inhale. Exhale. Elbows coming back towards me, not out to the side. I keep pushing the heels of the hand forward as I come up on those heels coming up rather. Knuckles inside of the hand, pushing down actively. Inhale. And exhale, release that off. Nice bit of myofascial release here now. Right arm comes down, elbow comes down, right arm is perpendicular to the front of the mat, left knee onto left hand, right knee just starts to massage out the right forearm. Just walk up and down, find the place where you need it the most, and then you can play with how much weight by lifting the feet, and that can put a lot more pressure into this forearm. It can feel quite nice as you work your way up and down, especially after all that grip strength. Always a nice one. This is also really great to do straight after the workout to just flush out that pump in the arms. Bring the knees down, just switch over. Left arm now perpendicular to the mat. Right knee on right hand. Left knee comes on to that lovely fleshy part of the forearm. Walking your way up and down. Notice how crazy the fingers go. And pinning that hand down with the right knee isn't necessary, but it's quite nice, I find, to hold it in place and just keep the integrity of the pose. So I find a nice little spot here. I start to lift up my toes, so I bring more weight in. It's like a stretch, or rather a massage that you have control over how much weight goes in. Bring that all the way down. Very nice. From here, grab your blocks, put them just underneath the shoulders. Hands come down onto them. Elbows come down. We make a prayer with the hands. Move the knees back so they're directly under the hips. And we drop our head down. Prayer comes back to the back of our neck. And we just feel that passive stretch, opening up the shoulders and the lats. If that's too much, you can have the blocks away. If you want a little bit more, put the blocks even higher. Again, if you don't have blocks, that's absolutely fine. There's another option here where you have a chair up top. If you imagine the chair's there now, I put my elbows on and I just let my body weight sink down. It's the exact same motion. So if you don't have blocks, know that you do have the capacity still to do the stretch. And with this passive stretch, we like to stay here for a while, give the body time to adapt. Just going to realign myself there. Each exhale, I see if I can just turn off any muscles holding tension. Inhale. Exhale, let it all come down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Slowly make your way off. Blocks to the side now, a chair to the side. Sit back on your heels as best you can. I've got a plate in my knee, so I can't actually sit on my heels, but if you can and the capacity is fine, that's good. If not, and you're like me, just sit as far back as you can. Both hands reach forward. And from here, I walk my hands over to the right of the mat. I keep pushing my left hip back. Right hand comes on to right left hand or left wrist, just like you did at the beginning. And you push your left hand away as you pull your left hip to the back of the mat, opening up that stretch to the left side. Walk the hands over a little bit further. Feel that opening. Left hand pushes away. Right hand can aid it or pin it in place. And left hip can pull back to the back of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Slowly walk the hands back to the middle. Take it all over to the other side now. Right hand reaching towards that top left side of the mat. Left hand on top to pin it in place or to help pull it away. Right hip pulls back. Right hand pushes away. Find that opening to the lats on the right side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach those hands back forward. Here, just bring the chin onto the mat if you can. Come up to those fingertips, feel that lovely stretch. Again, through the back, through the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring yourself back up. Come onto your knees. Give it a little shake out. Very nicely done, guys. Hope you're feeling a little more loose now after the 19.4. Ready for the last week. I'm really excited. I've really enjoyed this process, and it's great to see the trainers of motion training absolutely smashing it. Harrison doing particularly well this week. It's inspired me to get my muscle ups down or up, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, we'll see you next week for 19.5, the last in this series. Make sure you comment, like, and hit subscribe below, and I'll see you next week for the 15-minute fix.